Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to another episode of Elisa, Seduce the Innkeeper. What time might it be now? Well, time to play this game. I want to go down in that room to greet Elisa, but it seems like the sky is getting darker already. I must hurry. As I quickly stepped out of bed, I dressed up as fast as possible before leaving my room at a quick but composed pace. I didn't want to look in a rush. After I missed dinner, I don't see anyone in here anymore. After I crossed the entire hallway, I decided to go downstairs to check if someone was still awake. All the tables are cleared and the lights by the counter are off. Wait a moment, I still see light from the laundry room. Maybe it's still awake. How lucky! I couldn't even make a step before I saw the two maids, Catherine and Rebecca, coming to me. They prevented me from reaching the laundry room.
Here you are, my lord. Where were you? We've been looking for you all day.
Forgive me, I fell asleep after a long journey I had to undertake today. I didn't think I'd wake up so late.
And we want to surprise you for lunch. We were sad not to see you.
You don't have to worry, I'll be in the scene for at least a couple days. There's no rush, you can surprise me tomorrow.
Before you return to your room, what about giving us some company? We'll really like that.
Their attitude toward me has completely changed since they discovered who I am. I wouldn't really know what to say, my ladies. I was just about to go.
Please, we're only asking for a minute of your time. You've been here for an hour and for just one day. It's only right that we have a chance to properly introduce ourselves. Stay over here with us.
Actually, I want to check if Elisa was still up. I could probably give these two girls a few minutes. Yes. Because I really like Katarina from the previous game as well. If you truly insist, I'll stay a bit with you. She liked it, and she liked it too.
I thank you so much.
I hope I don't take away too much time from you. Why not?
We were so eager to speak with you.
Is that so? It didn't look like that when I met you a while ago.
We're sorry so was that way. We can't cramp in, we are very tired. We work for extended periods of time.
But it was barely afternoon and the inn was empty. Looking at the laundry room, I saw the light slowly go out. I started feeling a hurry.
We really wanted to let you know how happy we are to have you here. But most importantly...
The girl's voice suddenly changed and became deeper, more sensual.
You should know that you can't ask for anything.
Anything at all, you say?
Anything, Lord. We are very, very serviceable.
Oh boy. They sure changed a lot since this afternoon. What do they have in mind? I guess you can predict what they have in mind. I am flattered. No, really.
If you want anything, I urge you to just ask without hesitation.
From the corner of my eye, I called Elisa across the hall and walked upstairs. If I'll ever have a need for something, I'll be very happy to rely on you, my ladies. Now forgive me if I go back to my room now, but the journey really tired me. I slightly bowed to the two maids and firmly said, we could always finish this conversation tomorrow.
I think it is a wonderful idea.
I wish you a good night then, my ladies. Have sweet dreams.
Good night to you too.
Good night. We separated, each other going their way. They went to the counter to finish some chore properly, and I walked up the stairs. Once at the upper floor, I saw the innkeeper about to open the door to her room. I stepped forward with nonchalance, making it look like it was a casual encounter. I'm not the only one who just wants to go to bed now.
Hey, my lord, good evening. What are you doing here?
Well, I came downstairs to look for you, but I didn't find you, so I came out here to go back to my room.
Did something happen?
No, nothing happened. I just want to come and give you my regards. This morning we were all in a big rush.
You were very kind. Please excuse me if I don't linger here, but I'm really tired.
Certainly, I'll let you go in a moment, but before you go, I'd like some advice from you. The young man smiled to me. The young woman smiled to me and came closer in a very smooth, natural way.
Ask away.
I wish to have a tour around the area surrounding the inn one of these days. I've seen that the countryside is pretty extensive. Where would you suggest to go?
I know. You could go past the hill to the east of the inn. I remember having a picnic over there, and it was quite nice. You were near the river.
Elisa abruptly stopped speaking as she lowered her eyes. What's up?
Nothing. Just bad memories.
She replied with a forced smile, trying to conceal her evident sadness. You are such a sweet girl. You can smile even when you don't want to. She was speechless as she heard my words. So, I should go east of the inn, right? I asked, steering the conversation away.
Yeah, there are a lot of nice places in the area. I heard Lee suggested.
Thank you. Now I'm really curious to see that place. I'm sorry to help you more than you wanted this evening.
But no, don't worry. It was a pleasure to speak with you.
I'm glad. I wish you good night then, you graceful innkeeper. I exclaimed as I smiled to her, which seemed to catch her by surprise.
Good night you too, my lord. When you go, let me know.
Know what?
If the place suggested was of your liking.
Oh, I undoubtedly tell you. After giving her a last look, I decided to leave quietly and let her go to her room. After opening the door of my room, I started unwinding as I undressed. This was such a good day. I did not expect to have all these good results with all the girls in the inn the same day. I'm amazed. PolishLynx must be a genius. After all, don't they say that the first impression is what counts? It was a good idea to come here. My father and my brothers gave me a hard time this last week for my choice of going to such a secluded part of the city. But I was more than certain that this place was just the best. Achievement unlocked, finally some sleep. After I undressed and prepared for the night, I slipped into my bed and I immediately fell asleep with a large grin on my face. Day 2. The following day I woke up a lot more easily, as the mattress was hard and caused me some back pain. I can't believe I fell asleep on this thing. Just like sleeping on bare stone. But it's good for your back actually. I stand up from bed. I'm still tired and disappointed for the lack of quality sleep. At least, I woke up relatively early. This way I'll be able to speak with Elisa. It actually gets on my nerves that he's so obsessed with her. I still think Alice is cuter, and yeah. I slowly put my jacket and carefully button up my shirt. After dressing up, I walked up to the mirror to check if my hair was acceptable. I admit that it went pretty well yesterday, for a first day. The maid Alice looked very friendly and helpful. Despite their names the same, I say I'm curious to see what will happen with Rebecca and Katerina. In the end, Alice had released the goddess they were speaking about. God damn it. Alright, whatever. Let's go where he wants to go. Even though I would want to go after Alice. Okay, whatever. It was really a good idea. She liked it. How can she like it? if she's not around? I was a bit skeptical in this place, but from the moment she appeared in front of me, I understood I did the right thing. I found it ridiculous. So men come here with the intention of getting her to fall in love. Women like her, I'm sure they aim at very different things. Knocks on the door? What?
My lord, are you awake?
Oh, it's Alice. She's probably here to tidy up the room. Certainly, do come in. The young one promptly opened the door and entered the room quite awkwardly as she averted her gaze.
Good morning, my lord. I came here to tidy up the room, if I may.
As I imagined. Go ahead, I was just about to go downstairs.
About that, I don't know. What do you wish for breakfast?
I have nothing specific in mind. What do you suggest?
Well, we can offer some homemade cream puffs,
said the girl, crossing her arms in a way that made her bosom stand out.
They are soft and savory.
Are we still talking about the cream puffs?
If I had to give him a specific suggestion, I'd tell you to take the ones with a cherry on top.
Yes, I guess yes. My eye obviously ended up on her provocative cleavage. The cherries, you say? She has such a sensual way to carry herself. She's clearly trying to entice me.
Oh yeah, they are hard and tasty. Just perfect.
And tell me, have you ever tasted them?
Why do you ask me such a thing?
I'm just curious to know if you speak from experience or not. The woman bent forward a bit, making her brows stand out even more. She looked at me with a provocative smile and said,
I never tasted them, but I heard of people who did, and could never do without them afterwards.
I want to taste them, Alice. Thanks for the advice. I believe I'll have a cream puff then. If I have to be honest, I'm not a big fan of cherries. Yes, I really want to taste them!
She liked it!
Whoa, 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 whoa! I loudly exclaimed as I got close to her. It was abundantly clear what she wanted.
Taste? What are you saying?
I believe you know what I'm talking about.
I really don't know.
Are trying to tell me. Slowly I unbuttoned her blouse, starting from the top, and creating a small opening where I could slide my hand in. You don't want it to? She simply stays put as confirmation of her obvious intention. I know you want it. You have wanted it since I came here, right?
It's not true.
Yes, it is. After I was done opening the buttons I tried to slip my hand into her blouse, but she stopped me with a kind gesture.
No.
Your skin is so soft, you know.
Don't touch me!
It does look like you're trying very hard to stop me. Alright, Alfonso is the type of person I don't like already. I mean, I didn't like him from the very beginning, and I still don't like him. With a clumsy push, she began to shoo me away, with no result. I pulled her close to me and our lips joined in a kiss.
No, please,
She said no! God damn it! Slowly I started my tongue in her mouth, starting to play with hers. Unintelligible mumbling. She tried and failed to say something. She's so warm, I can feel her body getting warmer. We pulled apart for a moment to catch our breath, and she gave me a horny look. Or you think it was that? She wanted to go further, but she didn't dare to tell me. You're so beautiful, Alice.
My lord, there's no need to be so gorgeous. You can be more direct with me.
I will, Alice, if it pleases you. She grabbed me by my shirt and pulled me to her to kiss me. Okay, so she really did want that. Alright, this time it was her tongue making its way into my mouth as it moved around in a frenzy. She's so beautiful. Yes, she is. Our tongues started twisting together more than before. Amidst her moans, which she couldn't stop anymore, even if her mouth was tightly wrapped on mine. Her legs started shaking. She started squeezing her fists together as if she wanted to hide something. Disentangling myself from her to breathe again, I whispered to her ear. Maybe I should focus on something else. I took my hand away from her chest and slowly made my way to her slips. Slips? What? I don't understand you guys. You said hips, but slips? That doesn't make any sense.
No, 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 my lord!
She said, stepping outside and fixing up her blouse. Now smiling satisfied, she looked at me again.
I came here to tidy up your room. You'll find everything you need for breakfast downstairs.
Oh, is that so? I hope you wanted me to taste something more.
I beg you to be more respectful toward me. As a maid, I cannot allow anyone to treat me with any less than the utmost courtesy when I'm working. You can understand me, right?
I lost myself in her eyes for moments, as I thought back to the moments just passed together, and I played my part. Yes, I understand.
I will tidy up the room very quickly then. See you later, my lord.
Later's then. After that, I turned toward the door without looking back. Very, very interesting. Things are getting more intriguing by the minute in this place. Maybe he's not such a bad person. I mean, in the end, he stopped. So technically, he didn't do anything too bad. So, yeah, Alonso, you are rising from the person I don't like to position I can accept. I calmly walked downstairs, heading for the main hall. Weird, I can't find anyone. I kept looking around the tables as I searched for Elisa. Maybe she's in the kitchen busy with something. I'll go say hi to her and then I will leave. I thought as I went to the kitchen. The inn was incredibly quiet. The windows were half opened and they let in a gentle breeze that cooled the whole room. Just the right day for a nice walk outside. Once I reached the door, I put my hand on the handle and exerted some pressure in order to turn it. Maybe I'll take a stroll outside later. I threw open the door and any thought I might have had was interrupted by the scene in front of my eyes. Hello. Elisa was in the kitchen, alone, about to change her obviously dirty shirt. The moment my eyes crossed hers, it felt like time was stopped. I couldn't imagine she was changing clothes. How should I behave? Elisa looked at me, confused, and said,
My lord, what are you doing?
Who, me? The situation was so quiet I couldn't think of anything to say.
Were you spying on me?
No, not at all. Why would you think that? I would never do such thing. I shouted, now very exasperated. I felt a wave of heat rise from the tip of my toes up to my head. Involuntarily, my eye ended up on the girl's breast again.
Could you?
Whispered Elisa, red as a cherry.
Could you get out of here so I can change clothes? Or do you want to keep staring at me for some more?
I jumped and stepped back, starting to close the door. Of course not. I'm sorry. I screamed, slamming the door forcefully and backing up even further. Damn, that was bad. I really couldn't have imagined she was changing clothes. I turned back to the main hall and started walking away from the kitchen. I better stay out of her sight for the afternoon. Before I could get far enough from the kitchen, Elisa came out of it, hurriedly.
My lord, wait!
I can't get away now. I was compelled to turn toward the young woman, so I tried to conceal my embarrassment with a very forced smile. I'm really mortified. I should have knocked.
There's no reason to say anything. I'm sure you didn't do it on purpose.
So you aren't angry?
Of course not. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't really get angry for such a triviality. I've never been a shy girl.
What?
In the case you were looking for me. Why?
I just wanted to wish you a good day.
You're so kind.
And my day is already a freaking amazing day thanks to you, so...
Tell me, did you sleep well?
Not at all. Certainly the bed was comfortable and the sheets very fine.
I'm glad. I'd feared you'd have a terrible night. I remember this morning that bed has some broken slats. I promised myself to have them repaired, but I never had the time.
Yes, I had a sinking sensation around my hips. That explains why the bed is so uncomfortable.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, I slept extremely well. But if I tell her that, she won't have the slots changed and I will sleep hardly every evening I spend here.
I'm happy that you did not suffer the consequences of my forgetfulness. I'll have the bed repaired today.
Thank God. I thank you.
It's nothing. Tell me, what do you wish to eat for breakfast?
I have been told you have some homemade cream puffs, so I think I'll have one of those.
Our maid Elisa surely told you about them.
How did you know?
Those cream puffs are made with her recipe. She likes them when people appreciate the good work she does. After all, she's such a sweet girl. Certainly worth of a lot of respect. Try to treat her well.
I could never mistreat such a kind of young girl, I swear.
I'm happy to hear that.
I also came here to ask you another thing.
What is it?
I was wondering if you'd like to join me for lunch this afternoon.
I'm flattered, but
Since I saw the girl's embarrassed hesitation, I immediately diffused attention with a rhetorical question. You don't eat like us mortals, perhaps?
No, I do.
Then maybe you feel uncomfortable with sharing lunch with me.
What are you saying? No, absolutely not.
Replied the girl, embraced now red as cherry. The atmosphere was now incredibly tense. She's looking for excuse to not come to lunch with me, but in truth she wouldn't like anything else more than that. So what's the problem, milady?
Well, as I told you yesterday evening, I just came out of a very unpleasant relationship. Please don't take this too hard, but I'd like to keep as much distance as possible with my customers.
If you wanted to reject the invitation, you could have found a better excuse on this. I'll have lunch alone this afternoon then. Shame. I understand your predicament. If you don't feel like coming to lunch with me, it's okay. No worries! I understand. However, keep in mind that my offer is always valid for you.
She liked it! Loved it!
I beg your forgiveness again for refusing to come. I told you not to worry. It's fine. There's no get aggressive or rude at her for these details. I'll just tarnish the good impression I made on her.
You're really a kind person. The rumors about you are completely wrong.
Rumors? What rumors? I didn't think there were rumors about me.
You don't have to worry about that, because after knowing I can say with absolute certainty that they are all false. Probably being spread by a rival of yours.
If you say I don't have to worry, I'll trust you. However, I'd like to hear these rumors myself.
I don't think it's a good idea, my lord. You just fill your mind with bad thoughts.
I insist. I loudly proclaimed, letting her know that it was not a simple request.
If you really care about it, I say that you are a sly, manipulative, and evil man. I've heard that you deceive people with your words and you exploit your family's power for your own good. I also say that your presence is intimidating and you lack any kind of courtesy.
Damn, I never heard such a truthful description, so this is what they say about me.
Personally, I find these rumors laughable. You don't look evil at all.
As soon as I find out what's spreading these stories, I'll make him regret that nobody ever dared to smear me publicly before. You were right, I should not have listened to this idiocy.
I told you!
I'll try not to think about it too much.
It's just a bunch of mean lies. Pay them no mind.
Yeah, better not linger on certain things. As I started rummaging under the counter, looking for something, she continued with an encouraging smile.
So, today you'll go out to see the place I suggested to you?
I know, it depends on how the day goes. In case, I believe that I'll go tomorrow at the latest.
Oh, you let me know if you like it.
You'll be the first to know, I swear.
Glad to hear. Oh, darn, I almost forgot.
She exclaimed, running away from the counter.
I'll go get your breakfast cream puff. I'll be right back.
Thanks. The woman then ran to the kitchen. I would have never thought of having such a vile rumors about it. That caught me by surprise. Well, sure, I expect most people to not like me. But to vilify me like that, that's different. As soon as I'm back home, I shall get to the bottom of this issue. Elisa quickly passed back to the counter carrying a small plate, which had a cream puff with whipped cream on top.
Here you go,
she said as she placed the plate on the counter. It looks delicious.
Oh, it is. That girl has a golden touch, I swear.
I can't believe that.
Forgive me, milord, but
She went awkwardly, looking around as if searching for something. If you're busy, don't worry about me.
Thanks, I didn't know how to say that. Breakfast is now over and I have to prepare lunch.
Go! I understand you have work to do.
See you later, milord.
Later then. The woman bowed to the nobleman and ran back to the kitchen. It must be hard for a young woman like that to manage such a place. After seeing her turn a corner and disappear from sight, I cleared my mind of the latest news in order to fully enjoy that cream puff that looked so tasty. Whoa, it's really good. It was a great choice of breakfast. Starting the day with such a delicacy just puts you in a good mood. In few bites, I finished all of the pastry and then carefully cleaned my mouth of the cream with a small silk hanky. Really delicious. Before I could hold my hanky and put it back in the pocket, my jacket Rebecca popped up from nowhere and immediately took notice of the valuable object.
Oh man, that's silk.
Extremely refined silk, to be exact.
You really have good taste.
Thank you.
Of all the customers we've had lately, nobody had more class than you, milord.
I'm flattered by words, but I doubt you only came here to stare at my hanky.
Of course not. I came to tell you that lunch will be served in your room, and my colleague Katrina is cooking it right now in the kitchen.
Oh, alright, I'll eat in my room then.
If you'll allow me, I would like to keep you company as you wait for lunch.
At the moment, Elisa is busy in the kitchen. Alice is tying up the rooms, and Katrina is in the kitchen as well. I looked at the girl for a while as I started thinking about what to do. Why not? A nice talk won't hurt. I'll be happy to enjoy your company.
I'm glad. Let's go then.
After you.
Ouch!
A scream of pain came from the kitchen. What's going on?
Try to be more careful! Ouch! Ouch!
What are they doing in the kitchen?
I have no idea. I hurt myself.
I better check on them. I walked back to the kitchen to see what was going on in there.
Ouch! It won't stop sputtering!
Oil. Definitely oil. Sputtering. I reached the door and stepped in without knocking. Okay, it's not oil. What the? Katrina was by the stove, wearing only a blouse and a tight kitchen apron. Looking good. As she was cooking and sputtering out from a large pot, the drops kept hitting the girl's chest.
Ouch! It burns!
I told you to be more careful.
It burns! It burns!
Try to stay further away.
It burns too much! Ouch! Ouch!
The soup drops kept hitting Katrina, falling her cleavage and burning her breasts. Okay, hopefully no marks will be left. As I observed the two girls as they kept screaming while Katrina was getting burned by the stew, I couldn't help but wonder where the hell I ended up. What are they up to?
I'm getting all burned! Oh! That's not the product of we're cooking! Someone help me! It hurts too much! Ouch! Ouch!
Lower the heat! The more I look at the scene, the more I wonder how three grown women couldn't solve such a simple issue. Maybe I should help them.
Ouch! Ouch! My skin is getting all burned!
I better intervene. I think I'll stay here and watch some more. Then in case they can suit themselves. Okay, let's intervene, okay. I just do that. Moving toward the stove, I interposed myself between the pot of stew and the woman, so that she wouldn't get burned anymore. I grabbed a glass of water and I doused the fire, then I covered the stew with a nearby dish. I mean, I guess technically bugs didn't work like that. It wouldn't work with recent kitchen appliances we have.
I thank you so much.
I exclaimed the girl after she took off the dirty apron and put on something else. No problem.
How many times did I tell you that you had to lower the heat on the stove? I did it, but it kept sputtering anyway.
The girl looked down at her chest.
Ouch, I'm all burned. Look at that. Suits you well. Next time maybe you listen to my advice. Don't treat me like that. And you, don't play the victim.
He turned to me and showed me a forced smile.
I'm sorry I had to witness this scene.
I'm not sorry at all. What's important is that Catherine is okay.
It's kind of you to care about me, milord. Do you want some help for the burns? I've wonderful ointment in my room. There is no need. They will go away soon.
Yes.
You can go back to your business, Katrina will clean up here.
Said Elisa, glaring at the girl.
Maybe
I should leave now.
We'll be going then, milord.
Of course. I gave a last look at Karina and smiled at her to reassure her. She evidently blushed and looked away. Let's go. We all moved toward the door and left the kitchen, reaching the main hall once more. I hope there's not a big impediment for lunch.
You don't have to worry. Catherine will fix everything and will bring you lunch before you expect it. Shall we go upstairs then?
After you. The satisfied girl grinned as she led me up the stairs in order to reach my room directly. Once upstairs, she graciously opened the door for me so that I could enter the room first. I certainly appreciated the gesture. Should be the other way around, but okay.
She won't have to wait long until lunch is ready.
I'm not really in a hurry, to be honest. I just finished eating breakfast.
You certainly tried the cream puffs of our maid Alice.
I see they are famous here.
Many customers appreciate their delicacies. In my opinion, however, she puts too much effort in sweet dishes.
I can't believe that you don't like sweet foods.
Everyone likes them, but those who really understand food realize that sweet, delicate flowers can get tiring in the long run.
I mean, yeah, every day eating same thing is not a good thing.
I enjoy strong, powerful flavors a lot more, even a bit spicy perhaps.
Why do you think people who like sweet foods are wrong?
Milord, a sweet by itself is a childish thing. Their flavors one first taste at a very young age, therefore it reminds me of something that's not fully mature yet.
And what do you find in spicy things? Spicy is awesome.
That's the opposite of sweets for me. One discovers spicy flavors only as they grow up. What? Only then you can really appreciate strong flavors.
It's a very interesting point of view. I don't know why, but I get the feeling that she isn't talking about food anymore right now.
So do you like sweets, however? If I may, I'd like you to postpone your judgment until after you have a bite of the dish Catherine and I prepared for you.
Slowly she comes a few steps closer without taking her eyes off me.
After all, you can't really compare two things properly without having tried both before, am I right?
More than right.
You will undoubtedly be left satisfied. I guarantee you.
There is something I'm not getting for. I thought it was only Catherine cooking. You aren't preparing anything.
True, she's cooking. However, I grew the aromatic herbs she's using right now. Therefore, you could say that the success of the dish depends on us both.
Seems fair to me. However, it also means that neither of you guys is the full merit. Wouldn't you prefer doing things by yourself rather than acting with a partner?
Miller, don't be foolish! Everything you do with partners turns out better, clearly!
I would argue with that.
Also, we are not jealous in the slightest.
Turns out better, huh? This is getting interesting. I'm not sold.
Do you doubt what I just told you?
Maybe.
Every doubt of yours will dissipate when you see what Katrina prepared for you.
You seem to care a lot about that girl. At first glance, someone might mistake you for sisters.
We know each other for so long, they might as well be. How do we don't share blood bond?
It's really crazy how two people can connect in such a way even without a blood bond. Well, let's say that. I would say it's more possible than with a blood bond. I have two younger brothers. We grew apart for years, so when I see them, I don't see anything familiar in them. I believe they feel the same way.
It's horrible.
Not naturally, it feels like I'm an only child, rather than having absent sibling. So it isn't a big wave for me. But let's not talk about me, tell me about yourself. What are you doing in such a place? As she heard that specific question, Rebecca briefly hesitated before answering, as if she was preparing a reply.
We are two women coming from the south of Italy. We came here following a strict order from our families.
So you're a nobleman?
Sort of. Our families are not among the wealthiest or the most famed, but we get by.
For what reason did they want to get rid of you? You both seem quite nice.
Who knows? Maybe they're tired of us, or maybe they want to acquire experience and mature.
It seems quite a weird way to behave. My disapproval put her on the defensive. She stiffened up.
Well, not all families are alike.
True. I don't buy this story at all. An old family that sends the daughter abroad to acquire experience, they could have kept them a lot closer. Right now I don't want to acquire further, I'll play along. How long do you have to stay in the inn, then?
We're supposed to clear the app we have with the Innkeeper. We'll be working here until then.
Part of me is happy about it.
Are we seeing two damsels in distress?
Not that, but it reassures me that you won't leave during my stay. It puts me in a good mood. As she heard those words, she instinctively smiled as she put a hand on her cheek.
I swear we'll not let you get bored during your stay.
I'm sure of it. Oh? It seems your companion is finally here with lunch. Come in, it's open. Slowly, the door opened to reveal the young maid, who carefully stepped in the room holding a tray with steaming plates of soup.
Good day, my lord. I brought your lunch.
You can put it on the table.
I can't. I see you enjoyed yourself with Rebecca. I hope she wasn't boring.
It's impossible to get bored in the presence of a beautiful lady like she is.
My friend, I was just thinking about how we ended up working here. So I was right. She bored you with ridiculous stories about our families.
Did they craft this backstory together, or am I wrongfully doubting her sincerity? Not at all. Really. Ask her where she was from myself.
Okay, that's better.
What nice dish did you prepare for me?
It is a bean stew with a special spice mixture.
Well, if you don't mind then, I'll try it right now.
Oh, my lord, you should let this dish cool down a bit before tasting it.
I'll wait then.
Where did you leave your wife, my lord?
Wife? I'm not married yet! As I take a look at the girl, I make her blush slightly, then I continue. I have other interests right now.
Really? Such a handsome man who won't take a wife. Maybe he doesn't want to commit to someone.
As I already told you ladies, at the moment I can't give all of my attention to a single woman. Oh?
I can relate so much. We don't like having to bind ourselves to a one man either.
Alright, I don't know how I feel about that. Have you had other experiences?
Driving around Italy, of course.
As I suspected, they have both matured. I see, it's a shame that you are stuck here though. You run the risk of losing so much by not being in trouble.
To be honest,
she whispered sensually to me, stepping toward me.
We have long discovered the advantage of having new customers to serve every week.
Oh yes, and what would those advantages be? After my sentences, Rebecca came closer as well, getting to the side of her friend.
Are you sure you don't know the answer already?
she asked, frowning. Okay, I'd like to hear it from you. Whoa. The two women exchanged a glance, then they both sat on his legs. What? They hugged me tight, pressing their boobs on my arms.
You know we are at your complete disposal, right?
Of course.
And you know we'd do anything if it helped Milord feel more comfortable.
I have no doubts about that. Every word they said, the two girls came closer and closer. I can feel their...
Would you like to spend some time with us now? That is if you like enjoying a bit of our company.
How could I say no? I don't know if it's a good day. Someone might step in your mouth. How could I say no?
In fact, you can't. You don't know how happy we are for meeting you. Such an honorable man coming to visit our inn.
You honor us with your mere presence. For this reason.
Want to give you what we owe you.
It isn't necessary, I mean it.
Are you trying to say you don't enjoy our company?
Asked the girl, hugging me even tighter.
Are you going to offend us?
These two. Katarina came close to my ear and whispered,
Milord, let yourself go.
They slowly moved their hands toward my crotch.
Let us do everything.
And started kissing my neck sweetly.
We are two very thankful girls, you know. If you treat us well, we will do the same.
A shiver crossed my body each time the two girls' lips touched my skin.
So, try to be nice to us.
I could never be nice to such beautiful girls.
This fills our heart with joy. You can't imagine how much.
Slowly two girls moved close to my face as if they wanted to kiss me.
Are you satisfied with the service we are providing?
They came closer and closer.
Or are we being bad girls?
I can't even say a word.
Do you want us to stop here? Tell us all of your desires. We are at your complete disposal.
She whispered sensually, inching toward my mouth. Even though our lips touched, Katrina stopped.
I believe this soup has cooled down enough now.
A feeble sound came out my mouth, too brief to resemble a word and too faint to change how things were going. I was completely paralyzed, at the mercy of those two young women. They gave me a last glance, then they backed away from me.
God damn it. And I really have to do something about these burns.
She exclaimed, looking at the red dots on her chest.
I can help you out, my friend. I have miracle ointment in my room. I think I even told you. No, I can't remember that.
I do remember that she said it.
Come on, I'm sure of it. It does matter. As soon as you give me some, because it's really hurting. I'll gladly apply it on you.
What? The girls looked back at me naughtily and smiled seductively.
What? Are you interested?
Yes, yes, yes! Might be.
You want to help us out?
Yes! 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 3 S's! Someone might know what I'm referring to. Katrina became red as a chair, as if she had suddenly become magically naked.
But I'm embarrassed.
What are these two thinking?
I was joking!
God damn it.
You have to eat lunch and we are way too busy doing there here longer.
I hope you enjoy the soup I cooked for you. Katrina giggled as she walked toward the door and said,
Enjoy it slowly.
She didn't mean the dish! Oh, she so didn't mean the dish. Once outside the room, she turned to her companion. Hurry, Rebecca, these bears are driving me crazy.
I'm on it!
The girl gave me a last look with a sweet smile as she said,
See you later, my lord.
You two did not wait for my reply, they just ran out and I was left completely alone. When they closed the door, the room became very quiet. I suddenly went to the table and sat down. These two women overwhelmed me completely with their charm. It's all very interesting. I knew I was in the right place. I had no more words for what just happened, so I started eating my soup while it was still hot. After finishing the last of the bean stew, I remember Elisa's words about the plains east of Florence. After glancing out the window to see the weather was very nice, I had the urge to go out for a walk. I really think I'll use this afternoon to go visit the place the innkeeper suggested to me. I walk away from the table, leaving the plate there, and step out of the door. Alright, let's end the episode. We'll go to that area in the next one. For now, hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye! I know why, I'm in really good mood for recording today.